The people of poor nation, we pray to work alongside you to make your palm flourish and let clean waters flow to nourish starved bodies and feed hungry minds, and to those nations like ours that enjoy relative plenty. We say we can no longer afford indifference to the suffering outside our borders, nor can we consume the world's resources without regard to effect. For the world has changed and we must change with it. As we consider the load that unfolds before us, we remember with humble gratitude those brave Americans who at this very hour patrol power of deserts and distant mountains. They have something to tell us, just as the fallen heroes who lie in Arlington whisper through the ages. We honor them not only because they are guardians of our liberty, but because they embody the spirit of service, a willingness to find meaning in something greater than themselves. And yet, at this moment, a moment that will define a generation, it's precisely this spirit that must inhibit us all. For as much as government can do and must do, it's ultimately the pace and determination of the American people upon which this nation relies. It's the kindness to take in a stranger when the leaves break, the selfishness of workers who would rather cut their hours than see a friend lose their job, which sees us through our darkest hours. It's the firefighters' courage to storm a stairway filled with smoke, but also a parent's willingness to nurture a child that finally decides our fate. Our challenges may be new. The instruments with which we met them may be new, but those values upon which our success depends, honesty and hard work, courage and fair play, tolerance and curiosity, loyalty and patriotism. These things are true. They have been the quiet force of progress throughout our history. What is demanded then is a return to these truths. What is required of us now is a new year of responsibility, a recognition on the part of every American that we have duty to ourselves, our nation, and the world. Duty that we do not grudgingly accept, but let us seize gladly from in the knowledge that there is nothing so satisfying to the spirit, so defining of our character than giving our all to a difficult task. This is the price and the promise of citizenship. This is the source of our confidence, the knowledge that God calls on us to shape an uncertain destiny. This is the meaning of our liberty and our creed. White men and women and children of every race and every faith can join in celebration across this magnificent mall. And while a man whose father less than 60 years ago might not have been served at a local restaurant can now stand before you, take a most sacred oath. So let us mark this day with remembrance of who we are and how far we have traveled In the year of America's birth, in the coldest of months, a small band of patriots, huddled by dying campfires on the shores of an icy river, the capital was abandoned. The enemy was advancing. The snow was stained with blood. At the moment when the outcome of our revolution was most in doubt, the father of our nation ordered this was be read to the people. Let it be told to the future world that in the depths of winter, when nothing but hope and virtue could survive, that the city and the country around had one common danger came forth to meet it. America, in the face of our common dangers in this winter of our hardship, let us remember these timeless words with hope and virtue. Let us brave once more the ice currents and endure what storms may come. Let it be said by our children's children that when we were tested, we refused to let this journey end, that we did not turn back, nor did we falter, and with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, we carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.